Hello, good day. Today we will speak about some new point and shoot cameras that I got for myself. The most interesting one is, of course, Leica C3, and those other three I got for €1 each. So let us see how it turned out. So I loaded all four cameras with the same film, with the Pan 400 from Kentmere. This is almost like Ilford. It's very cheap but very good. ISO 400 because those cameras, point and shoot cameras, they need a lot of light. So after I developed all four of them, I could see that those €1 cameras had a little bit surprise. So the first one that I got, let me just put this. So the first one is a Fuji Zoomdate 70, and it was a big fail. The negative is almost empty. Here and there, couple of pictures, but really big disappointment. I'm not saying that all Fuji Zoomdate 70s are bad. This is a bad sample because usually other Fujifilm point and shoot that I had are really excellent, and this one had some, like, from the previous owner, some tips and tricks and the date back. I had big hopes, but absolute fail. Okay, so this one is out. The second one that I tested is this AF3590 Tronic. So this is zoom from 35 to 90, so that's the name. And this one, when I took a look on the negative, was also pretty good. And let me just show you. So on the first, the negative looks good. So I developed negative from Fujifilm and Tronic together, so for sure the zoom film is not bad because of the developing. So, and this one was really good, but then after I scanned it, the focusing was really bad. So I took some photos of some buildings and some people, but the focusing was really bad. So this Tronic was also bad. Then I took a Ricoh, and Ricoh has a fixed lens, 35mm f3.9, so it's not bad. And the camera is very loud, and you cannot control flash. It always automatically fires. But the lens quality is really good. It's really good. So there's some negative turns out like this. So it's really nicely developed and sharp and everything really good. So the Ricoh, you see, it's very loud and the flash fires all the time. And now it takes a time to load the flash. So it is loud, you cannot control flash, but the lens, excellent. So this Ricoh AF66, lens quality top. You cannot control flash, it's very loud. So, and Leica C3. I remember Leica C3, I saw it like more than 10-15 years ago in the shop in Italy, and it was like 400 something euros, and I didn't have Leica at that time, so I really wanted a Leica and I didn't buy it. So, but now recently I got on the Meister camera really good offer, so I purchased it, and as you can imagine, it's really good. It's really good. So the negative also came out really good. Everything is sharp, and even in the high contrast situation, it it's really excellent. Excellent camera. So, of course, some other point and shoots would get more or less the same result, but this is a titanium, really good, and you get 28 millimeters. Usually you get 35 to 80. So I can really say, if you are a sucker for the red dot as I am, and you don't want to pay thousands, so 200 euros more or less is this Leica C3. And it's really excellent quality. So on the 28 millimeters you have f3.5, so it's pretty decent. On 80 millimeter you can forget it. Only in the bright sun it's like f8 or something like that. But if you are looking for a zoom and really high quality, there is one camera that is better than C3. That's the Contax. It has also 28 millimeter. Up to 56, not 80, but this Contax TVS, it has manual focus, manual zoom and autofocus, and also there is an option to override to manual focus. Like a C3 is completely automatic, and here you also have, I know it's easy to see, here you have f-stop, you can change f-stops. So I don't know the price about this right now, but I think they are similar price. But so if you are if you want to have really good point and shoot camera, the best ones are of course Contax T2 and Leica Minilux and Leica CM. But second best are those zooms. And if you imagine this is 28 millimeters f3.5, then it's a fixed lens, you know, because if you are zooming on the tele end, the f-stop is really not so good. So either the Contax TVS or Leica C3. This is completely automatic. You have here manual controls, but the build quality are more or less the same. It's really nice titanium body. So that's it. Thank you and bye bye.